When's the wedding?
What do you think?
I fully don't expect you to answer this, by the way, but...
When should we do it?
Yeah.
20 years later...
You look gorgeous. Somebody's getting married.
That's right, romance isn't dead because Bennifer just delivered the fairy tale ending we all need right now. A fairy tale decades in the making. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there was an incredibly average movie.
In every relationship, there's a bull and a cow. I'm the bull. You're the cow.
Despite the bull, love blossomed, and a year later, Bennifer was born.
Hollywood's hottest couple, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
We cared about their every move, where they vacationed, what they wore, how much spray tan Ben Affleck was getting.
Ben Affleck was the sexiest man alive, and J-Lo was at the top of her game. But there was no happily ever after yet. The media frenzy proving too much for the lovebirds.
I would never blame the media for anything, you know. It definitely played a part.
The pair never lost touch.
We talk and email, more email than anything.
Then, last year, the hottest couple of 2002 became the hottest couple of 2022. And yesterday, they sealed the deal in a Las Vegas drive-thru.
And this was my wedding-changing area.
Which begs the question, is getting back with your ex a good idea?
Well, let's get some advice on that. We're joined by relationship expert Dr. Hannah Carell. And what do you think, Hannah? Is it a good idea to get back with your ex?
The short answer is wait, please wait. For the love of God, just wait and have a think about it. I can't actually look into the crystal ball and promise you that in 3 weeks' time, you're not going to suddenly hate Barry's eating in bed and crumbs in bed, or Sarah rigid rules about how to keep the toaster in the kitchen. That might actually happen. And what often happens is we do remember the person in a really good light when we're in a vulnerable position. And then when we get back together, we remember all the reasons why we left them in the first place.
So will Bennifer last?
I hope so. They're so cute. I think they remind me of so many good times, you know, back when I was listening to J-Lo on the block. It's hard to say. Scientists do think, and psychologists do think, the best predictor of future behaviour is past behaviour. So I'll say that again. The best predictor of future behaviour is past behaviour. So generally speaking, the pattern of behaviour in the lead up to an event is a good predictor of how things are going to go in the future. And given they've been together for, 2 decades, that's a pretty solid indicator that they're going to keep chugging along in that direction.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, how do you tell whether someone is right for you or whether you're just sick of being alone?
Oh my God, girl, you're speaking right to my heart. Do I really want that person, or do I just want any person? In which case, if it's the latter, I just want any person and I'm feeling quite vulnerable and lonely right now, it might be a good idea for you to pump the brakes. We know that the body is flooded with chemicals that actually are like neuropain receptors that activate when we go through a breakup and when we're feeling lonely. It's really hard for your body to think clearly when you're flooded with stress hormones and you're feeling the pain of being alone. So literally take a Panadol, surround yourself with some friends who can give you some honest perspective and help you to just be distracted and not feel lonely. Maybe do a bit of journaling about why did you break up with that person in the first place? Why did you leave them? What made you leave that relationship? To remind yourself, if maybe you're looking back on it with a bit of rose-tinted glasses instead of the accurate glasses of, yeah, that was kind of a bad thing at the time. Perhaps you can't see the forest for the trees right now because you're in a little bit of neuropain.
Hannah, so good to talk to you. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me, guys. Always great to talk to you.
Now, if you're interested, Hannah is most famous for her book, How to Break Up with Friends, and you can find that out. You can find it in the usual places.
Any of you guys gotten back with the ex?
God, no.
Pro getting back with the ex?
Yeah, I got back with an ex once.
What happened?
We had 4 children together.
Oh.
Love her very much.
Wow.
How about you?
Yeah, another success story. My mum was with my dad, cut him loose, got engaged weeks before the wedding, cut him loose, and then got back with Dad. And
And now we've got
now
Clint.
I'm here.
Yay!
It can be a good thing. There are people sitting right now compiling a text to their ex just ready to press send. There you go. Might work.
Did your mum bail on a dude a week before their wedding?
A few weeks, I think it might have been. Yeah.
It's cool. It sounds like a bit of a J-Lo movie.